So good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Please, can I hear your voice?
Good evening, our lecturer.
Paul of God. Good evening, everyone. Beatrice, now you can't talk now. Let's hear your voice now. Beatrice, let's hear your voice. I want to hear your voice. Please, can you talk? Good evening, everyone.
I was trying to get away from the. Sorry, sir. Good evening, sir. Good
Okay.
evening, everyone.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone, and I hope we are enjoying our weekend. Just a quick thing of to quickly look at what we have done so far. I just want one person to just give us a summary in 2 minutes. What you have done, what you have learned, just 2 minutes. So from there, from what we have learned so far, just tell us what you have, the capacity we have built so far from previous classes. Mr. George, I want someone else to say something. Just tell us something, 2 minutes. AJ Effiong.
Are we supporting you with any document?
No. Just tell us with your mouth. 2 minutes.
It's okay.
No.
In our trending topic that we are doing, that we follow up today, we started with H lookup, and in H lookup, we were looking at consumables like laptop, tablet, and questions were raised. And here we learned that if we are to look for specific object, we must be able to identify the row where all those objects is. Then we pick the array. And
please, I want you to just summarize. Don't tell us the project. I was able to use this to get, now I can do this and this. Now I can do this. I can use this to do this. That's what I want to hear. Please, Mr. James, Mr. George. Okay.
Well, we are given an assignment in that subject, in that topic. And I took it through, and I took time to use what I was taught in class to get the price of the laptop. And that was what I did within the break time. Thank you for Madam Faith that sent us the tax or the assignment. I will not spread it among ourselves.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. George. Any other person? I want a female, please. Please, let's make it snappy. Please, if you are in this meeting, a female, please. Just quickly tell us what you have been able to do. Florence, are you in this meeting? Florence, Beatrice, Blessing Blessing's again, a guy. So can someone just a female, please? Okay. Hello. Sorry, my network. Is anyone speaking, please? Is anyone speaking? Jonathan, you can see your hand, but I want a female. Equal gender. Please, please, we are our time. We don't have much time here. I want a female. Florence, please, can you say something? Hello, Florence, please, can you say so? Just, can I hear your voice, please?
Hello, sir. Good
Why you not
evening.
Good evening. Please,
Sorry, I
when we're in
didn't
this
attend the last
meeting,
class, so I didn't
yeah,
understand everything that happened. Okay.
I know. If you're in this class, I want our attention to be. Please don't join the class and start doing something else. Please, we will know because when we call you, we'll not even hear. Okay, please tell us what you have learned. You are not in the past class. Okay, the ones you joined, what are the things you're able to do for yourself now?
Okay,
Thank
the
you.
if functions, if and functions, if all functions. I think I did this last assignment, this H lookup assignment. I don't know if I'm correct on it.
Okay, I know we are not even marking correctness or something.
Oh, okay.
What you have been able to do on your own, but by being part of the class, that's what we are in for. Thank you. So, all right, every one of us, you can drop anything on the comment section, and as we move on to the class, or do you have any concern, Jonathan? Any concern? You are still raising your hands up.
Not really, sir.
Okay, thank you
Not
so
really.
much. So last class, Mr. Femi, you have missed a lot. I don't know. Are you able to cover up? And also Florence and any other person, if you have, please, you can liaise with your members in the group and you get more information and so that you
No,
can be able to leverage up. Jonathan too,
Grace,
right?
Abi favor.
Who?
Yes, sir.
Also you, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, you can meet your class and your members in the group. And also, Mr. Femi, you miss a lot of class. And also, videos are available on the YouTube now. You can check and meet up with whatsoever thing you want. Don't also always check the video. Subscribe and like. Please subscribe and like the videos, and you can also get to learn from it at your convenience. All right. Good evening, everyone. So today we are going to be looking at what we started the last class, and as well as you know, we don't have much time to spend. So let me just open it. Today 16. Okay, sorry. So great. So I would like to share my screen now. So last class, where do we stop? Nnamdi Paul, where do we stop last class? Nnamdi Paul.
Sir, good evening, sir. Good evening,
Good
everyone.
evening. Good evening. God bless
Yeah,
you.
we start at some if, sir. We are teaching some
Some
if.
ifs, right?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
We sum as some ifs. Is it some ifs or some if?
Some if.
Okay.
We
Great.
finished some if, yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Now we are going to move on. So for the sake of those that are not in the class the other time, so we are going to be going back a little bit, but we're not going to go far. We'll just go. So if you want more clarification, please kindly check the group videos on YouTube as we get more. So last class, we were able to check the H lookup. I hope we can, if you can see my screen, can you just say yes?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So we're able to look at the H lookup, and the H lookup is also a younger the twins, as we used to call it, like a twin of V lookup. So as I said, H lookup is called horizontal lookup. So when the things you are looking for is on an horizontal array. So what you are looking for is on the horizontal array. So H lookup is the best one to use. So as you can see here, we are able to check what is the price of the television by the arrangement of this data set. So the arrangement of the data set was able to tell us that this data set is on horizontal level. So this is the way you could be able to understand that eventually, to understand that the looking of this data set, specifically looking at the particular number, is going to be the function of HLOOKUP. So fine. After that, we just normal HLOOKUP on your, that has been inputted on that. So when you get on the HLOOKUP, you see it there. So HLOOK, you see the HLOOKUP. So this look for a value in the top row of a table or array and returns the value in the same column for a row you specify. So that is what the meaning of the HLOOKUP. So we move into sum if. I said sum if. This sum if is just a normal if, a normal sum, like when you are adding things together. So when you are adding things together, you just sum it together. But when you are making use of sum if, so anytime you see if in an Excel function, it's trying to tell you that there is a particular or a given condition. Okay? It's like telling your younger brother or your son or your brother or your daughter, go to that room, count black shoes for me. Go to that room, count all the shoes. That is sum. But if you ask him or ask the person to go to the room, count only the black shoes, that simply means that in that room that we have different kinds of the color of shoes there. So we don't only have black shoes, we have other shoes that have different colors in that place. So there is a condition given for the sum. So the person is going to add the specified color of the shoe by a given condition. So when the condition is only one, we make use of if without s. If the condition is more than one, that should become sum ifs. Okay, let's use the same example. Go into that room, count the black shoe that is size 4, that is size 10. So the person is going to count the black shoe, but only the one that is black, size 10. So when we understand the application, the function will not be difficult. You will not just be guessing. Can somebody reframe what I've said? If you have been following me in this class, somebody should reframe what I've said. What's the difference between sum if and sum ifs?
Some
Mr. George,
if.
Mr. George,
Yes.
sorry, I want to say something. I want somebody else to talk, as a teacher. You don't always call the person that is raising up their hand, even if the person don't know it.
Sir, some it has just one condition. You can just use one condition to calculate, and some is have different condition, many conditions.
Okay, give us an example, a live scenario.
I don't know.
Yes, you have to apply it to a live scenario because I used one. So use a live scenario. Give us an example of what you are talking about. Remy Aladesui, you are welcome. Mr. Aronseola, can you help her?
Yes, sir. So some if the conditions, if of course, is more than one, like maybe you're supposed to count number of balls and number of chairs. Now the condition is more than one, but if you enter a room and they tell you, okay, count the number of balls in the room.
Please, Mr. Ransiola.
Yes, sir.
What you said now is argumentative function.
Oops.
The numbers of chairs are the numbers of balls. So the identifications are different.
Okay, like, okay, number of black, okay, let's assume you have different colors of balls in the room. Black, white, purple. Now, if you are just to enter the room to count the black balls, to count the number of black balls is a sum if.
Favor Jenna, you are welcome.
But if you are supposed to count the number of both the black balls, all the colors of balls, then obviously some is as in the sum as in the some ifs, because the factor that in the colors they are counting is more than one color of the balls in the room. But if it's just the black colors, they are going to count. If it's just one singular element, you are going to count in the room or element of the set that you are using is what you are going to count. Then you use a sum if. But if there is more than one factor, or if it's more than one element of this, if it's more than one set of the elements, then you use sum ifs.
Namdepo, can you share more light to that?
Okay. I think what in a nutshell, the difference between the sum if and sum ifs is just the criteria. So I have like in my shelf, I have books in my shelf. So the books have different colors, and also they have different sizes. So I have to I have to ask my younger brother, go inside the room in the shelf, count all the white books, all the books that has white cover, count them for me. He will then count it. That is sum if. But if I now ask the small white books, count all the small white books in the shelf, then that is when the sum ifs come into play. He will now count all the white books, but just the ones that have small sizes. That's what I understand.
Okay, well said, everyone. So that is it. I just wanted us to understand. Martins Don, you are welcome. The different use of all this. Because if you do understand the different use of it, you don't need to cram it. Okay, if you want to do something, you ask. But when you know it, you remember. So you can only remember what you know at the end of the day. So that is why we are trying to make it that. Or, Mr. George, do you have any contrary opinion?
Well spoken. They are in order.
Okay. Okay, so we are in order. So, fine. Mr. Femi, Sole, you have something to say?
I just want to be sure that I got what you are saying correctly.
Okay.
Are you saying that, for instance, if in a particular room we have, let's say, black shoes of different sizes. So if I'm to go into that room, let's assume we have size 5, we have size 8, we have size 10, and now I'm to go into the room, I'm to only to count, let's say, size 4 alone. In that case, I will use sum if. But if I'm to go inside and count like size 4 and size 8, that means I'm going to use sum ifs. I don't know. Am I correct that way?
Yes. The point is for us to know that the conditions, addition of more condition to the particular instruction makes it more complex. And that gives you a clearer understanding of what you want to do. Like what we used to say, when you have adjective describe what a noun is. So when you are putting more condition, you are making it more specific. So that is all what we are saying. So moving forward, we are going to look at some ifs. And I don't know whether we can see that. Can you all see my screen? Can you all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So some ifs, what does it do? What does it do? So sums multiple criteria. When you want to sum multiple criteria, we make use of the sum ifs. So what it means is that you return the sum from this range, evaluate this range with this criteria, evaluate that range with that criteria. So these are the conditions. So when we are making use of this, if the one is supposed to use some if you make use of some ifs, eventually you will not get the answer. So now let's look at this data set. We have the sales rep. Somebody might say, why are we always using sales rep? Okay. And the sales rep is having all this. Their names, John, Paul, Ringo, John, Paul, Ringo, and John. And we have different regions. The regions are north and south. And we have their sales. And these are in quarters. So the question on our table says, what is the sum of sales for John in the north region? Don't forget, we have Johns in more than one places. So this kind of report is a repetitive report that is being done per quarter. So we have regions, and these regions are picked at different quarters by respectively giving us the sales at different frequencies. So we at the end of the month, at the end of the year, sorry, we want to look at what is the sum of sales John has made in a particular region. So here we said in the northern region. So how many conditions do we have here? How many conditions, please?
Two conditions.
Two conditions.
Two conditions.
Two conditions. So the first condition is what? Tokwe, you are welcome. The first condition is the person we want to consider is John. And we also want to check the sales in the north region. So let's look at this. Some ifs. Don't forget what I said. When you start your function, Excel will ask you or tell you what to do next. So this is the formula used. So you see that there's a plus in this place. Sometimes it doesn't mean anything. So this is just writing like a pro. So let's go and replicate what has been done here. So the sum is so Excel says when you do sum ifs, the first thing you need to do is the sum range, meaning that which of this range do you want to sum? So the range you want to sum is the one you will pick. To put a comma. Now it's telling you what is the criteria range 1. What is the first condition? Who can tell us what the first condition is?
Sorry, it's John.
Thank you. So John is the first condition. So, and you are going to pick the range, comma. So the next is to pick the criteria 1. Don't forget you have picked the criteria range 1. The next is the criteria 1, which is John. So you put a comma. So it's telling you that what is the criteria 2? Who can tell us what criteria 2 is?
Another region, not.
The regional criteria range 2 is what?
Not region.
No.
Region.
Region,
Okay.
please.
Region, yeah.
Region. We are picking range.
Region.
We are not picking criteria.
Okay.
Region.
Okay.
Now, if you look at what Ezra is telling you, he said you can pick more than one criteria, as many as possible. So he's asking us, what is now the criteria 2? What's the criteria 2?
Not.
So
Not.
Who is telling us to sorry?
What is the criteria 2?
Not.
So not is the
Not.
criteria 2. So these are the
Yeah.
2 conditions we want to pick. So when we have done that, you can add your some ifs, as you like. So the sum if is if there is error, so you can click your yes. So you find out that this and this is the same. So we've been able to replicate this and this together. So if you check it, you find out they are the same. Is it equal to each other? It will tell you true. So it's true. So that is the sum of sales for John in the North region. So how do you know? If you add this, okay, no, let's check John in the Northern region. John is 1. Another one for John in the Northern region, another one for John. If you look at this sum down here, what do you see there? $7,631. And that is what the value is. So somebody can say, why can't you add it together, pick it one after the other? So when you have like 1,000 rows, that means that tax will take you 1 million years to do. Any question? Any question, please? Mr. George.
yes, my question is that when you were writing the formula, or since we are even started, when we write is equals to, there is nothing that does because it. I'm saying plus after y is equals to. Why do we?
It doesn't make any meaning.
It doesn't make any meaning. It will not affect
It
our
doesn't.
formula.
We did not put it in that one, and the answer is the same. Look at this one that is there. This one is there. Okay, why some of us do that? Why we do that is that, sorry. So why we do this, like some of us that are writing complex functions, I might want to add anything to this function at the end of the day. So I don't need to do anything. I'll pick it from here. So it doesn't have any meaning. So many of us write functions, complex functions, in case we want. So we can, what I can also say, I want to add the John sales from the southern region. So I can just add it to that function. I will have my answer. So it doesn't make any meaning. So if we look at this and this, you see that this one is not having plus, this one is having plus, but the answer is the same. So Kajiko.
Nagi.
So yeah, Isa. So okay.
Yo,
Any other question? Jonathan, go ahead.
Okay. I saw that the the first the first thing we did was to just select all the ranges from the sales rep, from the region, and from the sales. So my question is there a way we can, like for instance, we are saying that what is the sum of the sales for John in Northern region? Is there a way we do like the sum if equals to sum ifs, then we choose the sales range and we put like comma, then put John and comma, then put not.
So what you are using is sum if.
Okay.
So I said it. Excel has been designed for you to follow what they know. There is an input already designed way to use a function. When you use it in the way that you like, it will give you the error. So you can try it. Because some ifs, that one you want to use cannot take more than one conditions, but you can try it. If you put it on another way around, my brother will tell you no. Because when you write your sum ifs, Excel will tell you put the sum range. If you don't put the sum range and you put the criteria range, you will get error.
Okay, sir.
I don't know whether anybody have anything to say about that. So let's do something else. So this is that. So I want us to do something. So can us in this class do this? I hope you all have this data set. We have this right already. We have this already, right? So
No, sir.
we have it before. The one that was sent to us the last time. Check.
Okay, sir. I'll check.
Mr. Rosiola, you want to say something?
You've answered my question, sir.
Okay. So the classwork, we can all see that. What is the sum of sales for Ringo in the North region? I'm waiting. Can you quickly do that?
Do we say it?
Don't say it, do it.
Is it in the northern region, the sale of Ringo?
Is it what?
The sale of Ringo. The question again.
Is on the board.
Okay. What is the sum of all right. Ringo.
Are you done, Blessing? Blessing.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, I'm done.
Okay, thank you. We are coming. And let's wait for others. If you are done, you can try something else. Ask yourself a question from the data. Who else is true? I think somebody is missing in this class. Beatrice. Beatrice, are you in this class? What's going on? Please, someone should reach out to Beatrice in this class, please. Someone should reach out to Beatrice, please. Thank you. Any other person apart from Blessing? Any other person, if you are true, can you indicate, please? Favor, are you with us? Victory. Victory.
Yes, sir.
Are you true?
Yes, sir.
Can you share with us, please?
My screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
If I do present, I'm going to take over from Mr. Percy. I don't know if that's okay.
Go on.
Okay.
Hello. Before you continue, Victory.
Yes, sir.
I have a surprise for some of us. I don't know whether you know. Do you all know that today is Beatrice's birthday?
Yes, sir, we're aware.
That's
I am
she's
aware. Let me speak for myself. I'm aware.
Okay. So if you are aware, can you just say happy birthday to her in a one
Happy
voice
birthday,
after three?
Beatrice.
After three, unmute yourself, everyone. After three, even if she's not here, we're going to do that. 1, 2, 3, go.
Happy birthday.
It's all right. Thank you so much. Thank you. So you can continue, Victory. Continue, Victory. You can unmute. Yeah, you can mute yourself now. Victory, continue, please.
Yes, sir. I don't know if you can see my screen now.
Not yet. Okay, yes, we can.
Okay, so this is it. So this is it. So it says find the sum of the sales. So it's basically
I did not say it. We want to make it personal.
Okay, I am to find the sum of the sales for John, for Ringo in the North region. I didn't write the question, but it's Ringo. So it's more or less similar to what we did before. So what I've done is equal to sum ifs, taking the first range, which is sales, which is D15 to D23, then taking the second range, which is for sales rep, because we're looking for Ringo, which is B15 to B23. Then I've taken Ringo, which is B17. So I just clicked, instead of writing the name, I clicked on the name. Then taking the region, which is the range for the region, which is C15 to C23, and then taking NOT, which is C15, and it gave me 5,136.
You are using Excel, Google Excel.
Google Sheets, yes.
Yes.
At the moment.
Yeah, it's not really fine. There are so many things you can't find here.
Yeah, I
So
got the what's the name? The link to get the cracked version, but I haven't downloaded it yet.
Okay.
Mine was asking me to pay
Mr.
for.
George want to ask you a question. Mr. George.
Okay, let me ask a question. Because I wanted to ask the lecturer, she can also answer it.
Okay, no problem.
I did my own, and I got 5,136.
Yeah, that's what she got.
The dollar sign didn't show, and I don't know why the dollar sign didn't show in my.
Okay, what did you do, Victory?
Mine didn't show the dollar sign either, so I just clicked on this dollar button up here.
Okay, you can do that, please. Or else, you can just click on 7631.
Okay.
Another way to do that. When you click on the other, anyone that you want to look like, hey, click on this, then you can pick it and just pick, go to edit, just pick something. No.
Sorry, sir.
Go to the net, that one that look like brush. That one that look like a brush.
Like a brush. This one?
Yes. When you click on it.
Okay. Right.
So go and you put it on the next, on that 5136.
This one.
So that is, you replicate.
Okay, sorry, let me write the number plainly so I can do that again.
Okay, now do that. Click the one you want.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Let me go and try it.
So you can just, anyone you want to look like, just click and paste it there. So that is that. Thank you, Victory. I know Beatrice is there with you.
Me?
Beatrice, she's close to you, right? So
No,
now, so that is it. Hope we don't have any other question from this. Can we go to the next one? Ibrahim Babangida. Inakwana?
It's Inaini. Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Love you closer.
Yeah. Mr. George.
Yes.
Any other thing?
Please allow me to share my screen. Where you people got that dollar? I'm searching for it.
We did not. We don't need to get any dollar. Paste it where we have it.
Let me share my screen.
I will show you. No, we don't have time. Let me show you what we've done. Let me show you.
All right.
Let me show you. Let me show you again. So this is what we've done. So when you click on this one, that has dollar, you see this format painter. You see it here.
Okay.
Click on it and go and paste it on that one that has a number. It will change.
All right. Huh?
Tajiko. So that is it. Okay, fine. I hope some of us are getting what I'm saying. If you are fine, can you just pump up, please? As we move forward. All right, great. So we are going to count ifs. Count ifs. So don't forget that count if is the one we have. Okay, I'm trying to remove something. So when we have count if, like what we have when you have count sum if. So when we have count ifs, it's like when we have okay, let me just go like this. When we have different conditions to count. So when we have different conditions to count, so that is when we have when you have count if only. So you are counting the numbers of cells within the range that meets the given condition. that condition will be 1. But when you want to count, don't forget, sum and count is not the same thing. You can only sum it. But sometimes you can only add. Sometimes you want to count. Sometimes you want to add. When you are just counting it, you use count if. When you want to sum it, you use sum if. So when we are counting with one given condition, we are going to use sum if. But when we move to given sets of conditions, we are going to mix with count ifs. So these are not the same, but they are all similar. So when we have one condition to count, we are making use of count if. But when we have more than one condition to count, we are making use of count ifs. Let me state it. When we look at this meeting, we ask, how many male do you have in this meeting? That is count ifs. But if you want to say how many male that is fair in complexion in this meeting, we are making use of count ifs. Please, do anybody understand what I've said? Effiong, can you put more light to what I've said, please? Thank you. Effiong. Effiong.
I'm having issues.
Well, we can hear you. Your mic is on. Your mic is on. Babangida, can you put more light to this? Can you mute your mic, please?
I didn't understand what you said, but you were saying something with regards to the numbers of males. If the I didn't get it very well. That was why I put the thumbs down, because I didn't understand.
Okay, Martin Dunn.
Yes, sir. Same actually. I wanted to ask after you appointed some people,
okay, Mr.
because
Femi.
I didn't really get.
Mr. Femi.
You are saying that if we are talking about one condition, that we use count if, like you cited a sample of using, like if you want to count the number of male in this class, you use count if in that situation. But if you want to count the number of male that are also fair in complexion, which means it's 2 conditions, we use count ifs.
Ibrahim and Martin, can you hear that?
Yes, very well.
Can you come again, Mr. Femi? Use your own example.
Like for instance, if they put set of bags somewhere, let's say we have bags, we have shoes in a particular room, and then we have, and I'm to count the bags that are, let's say, red color now. For instance, okay, if I just want to count the number of bags in that room, then I will use count if in that situation. But if I want to count the number of bags that are red in color, then I will use count ifs.
What about now, Mr. Ibrahim?
I understand, sir. Now I understand what you.
Mr. Martins.
Yes, I understand now, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, give us your own example, if you do.
Okay, it's like this. If we have, let's say, number of, let's say, oranges, in a room now. So, and some are yellow, like completely yellow, some are greenish. So if they say how many oranges are in the room, we use count if. But if they ask how many are yellow, then we use count ifs.
Mr. Bangida, use your own.
Okay, I'll use my example. Like if we all own a Mercedes here in the class, and if we want to know the numbers of Mercedes in the class, then we use count. We use count if. While if we want to know the colors of the Mercedes, we use the count ifs. Thank you.
Okay, I know. Can see you like this car. Okay. Now, so the count of numbers in the cell is specific. So let's look at this. Now we have persons, we have year, we have sales. So in this place, we want to count how many times John got more than 10 sales. If you look at this is John, and this is John. So we say how many times John got more than 10 sales. So we want to look at this.
10,000 sales.
10,000 sales.
Okay.
So these are conditions that is not only one. So when you are counting this, look at this. So we are counting number one, John. Number first one is sales with a given condition. So we want to replicate this. So when you start with your normal condition equals to, and you put your count ifs, as Mr. Ezra will ask you, what is the criteria one? Now, what do you notice about count ifs and some ifs? Can somebody tell me? Do you notice anything now?
I think.
Hello?
Can I go on?
Victoria, oh yeah, go on.
Okay, I was going to say, I think it's the same. I think it's the same kind of like the range, the same pattern. The difference is just the fact that one is summing it up and the other one is counting.
Okay, someone said we should increase the font of this.
I have a different view.
Okay.
Should I go on?
Go on.
Yes, they almost look alike, but there's another condition attached to that if, which is greater than or less than in this type of country, which is lacking.
That is why Victory said we are counting. And also, if you notice what Jonathan said, why can't we make it? So in this place, we are not summing, we are just counting. So eventually, we are not picking the sum of the range first. So the first thing here is criteria one. So in this question number one, the first condition is John. So where is John? Is the person. So this is the range. If you look at it, it asks you criteria one. I don't know. John. We don't have John in this class. We have picked that. So the next one is the criteria two. So more than 10,000 sales. This is where the sales is. But more than. So in this kind of words, we are going to put it in a particular way. And we all know that. So more than means what? Greater than 10,000. You put complete it. So, and we close your bracket. If you don't do this like this, you might have 0 or no answer. So you put your sum ifs, put your if error, sorry, and complete it like this. Let's check. So it's the same way. We've been able to replicate this. So it's 2. If you want this guy to look like this guy, just click here, put painter format and do like this. It will change. So that is it. Any question? Okay. So
when you are trying to or complete the write-up on that, on how to get that can't if, you use apostrophe. I mean inverted commas rather twice. You said if error. Is that the sign for if error?
okay. This thing called if error is a statement. If I use this, what I'm telling the guy is, if there is error in this function I've written, put blank for me. But if I say no, if I say, okay, if there is error there, put no answer for me. That is what you put. I don't know whether you understand. Let's try it.
Okay.
Look at this. This is a sign, right?
Yes.
Greater than. I'll put a point. Does it make any meaning?
It has removed it from 10,000.
I put a point there, right? Hello, please, can somebody answer me?
Yes, we are seeing it.
Okay. Do you now know that there's some, if you put a point, something, I've already scattered the function. Hey, please, I need somebody to talk.
Yes.
So let's enter. So it's still showing answer. Okay, let me put something else. Let me put a comma here. He put 0. Okay, let me put something else. Okay, no, I want to put something that will make it look so funny. Okay, this one will not work. I want him to do something. We're going to put I'll make it give me a wrong answer. So it's telling us that something is wrong. So the ways to do that is you can either put this or you remove it and put this. So I like putting it blank, make it blank, so that when there is error, just show me blank. So that is it. Okay.
Like talk?
Yes, you are talking already.
I have to seek permission because you have to this up. We are using the @ sign. And when are we expected to use that @ sign? And what is the meaning?
There's no @ sign there. I'll just put in.
What I'm saying is that when we are trying to stabilize it,
there's no @ sign. Not doing. I'll just put in something. I want it to give me error. It's not part of our function.
Okay, in the books that I'm reading, I saw that they use @ sign somewhere. And I don't know when we are
it's not something serious. Just know this is just the way to put it. People just put something to make it. Now I can put equals to in this place. There's nothing, it won't make any difference.
Okay.
So let's put @ sign. Let's put at. Does it make anything different? It's just showing you one with underscore. There is nothing.
Okay.
So, sorry. So that's just it. So can we do our own now? So let's find the class for how many times John. They will use John, but here let's use something else. Let's use King. Got more than 20,000. We're not doing more. We're doing less than. So can we do that? How many times Kim got less than $20,000? Sales, sorry. Can we all try that, please? Thank you. If you can, if you are true, you can kindly indicate.
I'm true.
Okay.
I think
Who
I'm
else?
true. I'm true.
Okay.
I'm true.
Thank you. Who else? Let's wait for others. Please, can you do it? So, who else is true? Okay. Mr. Ronciola, can we show us what you have done? Mr. Ronciola, show us what you have done. I don't know whether he's here with us. I told you that some of us used to join this meeting and start doing something else.
I'm with us now. I'm trying to share my screen. I'm trying to select the tab, sir. Can you see my screen, sir?
Is others, can you all see our screen? I'm not sure we can. I can't.
No. No.
Yes, you can see your screen.
Okay. So of course I use the count if, then on the formula the set. Sorry. So obviously the count ifs function. So I now use the of course Kim for Kim. When Kim is less than, when he made less than 20,000 sales, and I got 1. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So you are you not that fast? So Jonathan, what are you saying?
Okay, I want to ask, it's I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if this, because I'm seeing what Mr. Arola did now. I'm seeing maybe he added space after the A10 comma, then space C9 to the range of C9 to C13, then space. I don't know, is that space needed? Or because I know that sometimes if you're doing some if I'm writing some code, that space is kind of effective somehow, like it affects the coding also. So I don't know if it's proper to put space.
I don't know this. I don't know the Excel is using actually. They say the product has not been. Yeah?
I just got a new laptop, so I was struggling with my Excel all day long actually to actually activate.
Okay.
So let me see, with removing the space. Okay.
So I think we need to answer that question. It's very important. That is what I also want to ask.
Still the same thing anyway.
The question is very simple. So when we are writing Excel functions, many times the space does not even have any meaning, because even if you put something there, but if it's Excel workbook, it doesn't have a meaning. If it's CSV or SLS form, that thing is a word. So we have different kind of Excel. Let me show you something. You can stop sharing.
Okay, sir.
Let me show you something. Let me show you guys something. This is Excel. So if you want to save, I don't know why you can't see my screen. Let me share this. Look at this. I want to save this as. If I want to save it as, I just want to show us Excel. Now look at different kind of Excel we have. So this
Yeah, I
Excel,
cannot see your screen though.
and people can see can you not see it?
Yes, we can see it.
Check. Should be able to see it.
I see it.
Look at different kind of Excel we have. This according to my own for latest version. There's Excel workbook. You see, Excel workbook, you can do anything and you go scot-free. When you come to Excel enable workbook, it's not always like that. This is for micro. This is Excel binary workbook. This Excel is for lower versions of anyone. This is SML data. So this Excel kinds of is not always okay when you are using some formats. So what Nnamdi asks, what Jonathan asks us, I am saying it clearly because someone said I didn't answer it. You can only be doing that when you have normal Excel workbook. But if it's the other ones, I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you might end up doing it many times. And it will start telling you wrong, 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 wrong. So what I'm saying is, many times it's not always good to put space there. You can go scot-free if you are just using Excel. I hope that's clear. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So that is that. So do we have any other question? Okay, somebody's okay. Let me go. Okay, Blessing.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Okay.
Please, I was trying to ask myself question.
Okay.
I wanted to get the total number of John and the total number of Kim that is greater than 10,000. But I'm trying to write it. I keep getting zero. I don't know if you can help out, please.
You can do it again.
I keep doing it and still getting zero.
You do it again.
Jesus.
Yeah. If I keep on helping you to do that,
I want
won't
to
be a
just know
good.
if I can just know the trick
So
behind
what
it.
do you want to do?
The number of John and number of Kim that are greater than 10,000.
You're adding two things together.
Yes, there's the number. I want to count. I want to count the number of John and the number of Kim that's greater than 10,000.
Okay, how do you count it?
I was trying to use the same count ifs
Okay,
criteria.
let's check. You want to count the number of what? Who?
Number of John. How
Number
many
of
times
John.
John? How many times John and Kim are greater than 10,000?
Okay, number of John, right?
Yes, sir.
And number of who?
Kim.
Okay. That's greater than what?
10,000.
Okay, what is this condition?
This one is just for only John. Plus, wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
So, sir, is there any other way to write it apart from using the plus?
You can try your own.
But I keep getting zero. Thank you, sir.
So one thing about this thing is ask yourself many questions. Ask yourself many questions. Mr. George.
In your formula that you wrote, you didn't write it John's name or King's name. Is it okay like that, or can we add his name to it? I will still get our four, their names to all those formulas.
But as for me, anytime if you have it there, just click there. Why are you disturbing yourself? Sometimes you don't need to. Just go there and click on it.
All right. It's okay.
It makes your work easier. So let's move to the next one. We are looking at PMT. Can you all see my screen? Please, I want somebody to talk. You guys make me feel I'm noisy.
Yes, sir.
Blessing will not talk now
Yes,
until he
sir,
has
we
a
can
maybe
see.
want to ask a question. You do
I
as if
can
it's not this. Can
I
you
can
hear
see it
us?
more.
You say no,
Yes,
not you
sir.
can see. So we want to check. We all know this PMT. When you have you want to collect a loan, if you work in the commercial bank or real estate or FP&A, FP&A means financial planning analyst. It was my former role in my former company. I was the FP&A. I know some of us know Burger King, right? So I was FP&A for Burger King. So, and any financial analyst position that deals with debt schedule, you will want to understand these two details formula. So the PMT formula gives you the value of equal payment over the life of a loan. So you can use it to what? In conjunction with MPMT, which tell you the interest payment for the same type of loan. So then separate principal and interest payment. So here is an example of how to use PMT function to get monthly mortgage payment for $1 million at 5% for 30 years. So you, or as an individual or somebody, you want to collect a loan. This is the rate. And this loan is for the period of 30 years. And this is $1 million. So we want to, how much do you want to pay per month? We want to calculate it. Who is talking? So that is what we want to get here. So you can use Excel to calculate this. How do you do that? Just say equals to PMT. So it's asking you what is the rate. You know the rate already, 5%. Then what is the period? So you pick the period. It's asking you what is the what? The PV, which is the loan you want to. This is the loan value. So it's asking you the FV. So the one maybe you are paying before now, but nothing. You didn't make any right payments when you are paying anything. So you put a comma. So now it's asking you end of the period. That means payment in terms at the end of the period. So, or payment in terms at the beginning of the period. So many times it's going to be the beginning of the period. So you pick one. So depending on the agreement you have, if they said no, you are paying at the end of the period, the firm will say at the beginning of the period is the best. So if at the end of the period, they are going to pick 0. If it's at the beginning of the period, they are going to pick 1. So when you close it and click equals to, enter, sorry, this is telling us that for the whole year, you are paying for 30 years, each of the year, you are going to pay them $161,955 for the whole year. So per month, what you just have to do is to divide this by 12. So monthly, this is how much you are going to be paying the bank or the people that give you the loan. So monthly, you will pay $5,163 for 35 for every month, and that is for 35 years. So that is how to calculate it. Any question? Okay, Jonathan.
Okay. You use double comma.
Why
before
explain
the
it?
one.
Are you there
Okay.
with us?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, what did I say it means?
So my question is, if we use one comma, will it still come out to the same?
This is it. This is one thing about Excel. You cannot use what you like. Oh.
Okay.
Because some of us you felt, yeah, what about if I do it this way? You get something else. If you don't put this comma, just put one here. Say equals to this value will change.
Okay.
Do you see that?
Yes, sir.
So we are not using this. Why can't you put another way? You will not get the same answer. So this FV, so are you paying anything before now? No, put that thing. That is the way Isaiah said you should do it. So let's put 0 and see. Put 0. It's still the what? The same. So the payment is what you follow. So let's just follow what Excel has been built. So don't just say, what about if I use this way? Do you see the difference?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So when you are following another way around, this is financials. It won't be correct. So who is asking a question? Okay. Mr. Giorgio.
Thank you. This PMT is an acronym. What's the full meaning of PMT?
Okay, let me do like Nigerian student, Nigerian teacher. You can find out.
Somebody's giving me an answer.
Who is that?
They met
Who is giving that?
I will find out. No. I'll bring
Okay,
the
you can. You can, no. I want to do like African teacher.
I will find out.
We are waiting for you.
You mean me?
So on your screen, you're not seeing the data sheet.
Okay, no, somebody asking us a question, so I was like, so so you cannot see my screen, so you can see now. So somebody's saying, some people are writing something here. Someone say payment, stand for payment. So it stands for payment. So that's it.
We can be payment. What is M and T?
Payment.
All of them is payment.
So
formula.
payment, yeah. So what you are getting is payment. What you are paying.
Okay, it's all right.
That is
All
what
right.
they has been put there.
Okay.
So normally in your mathematics, they call it simple interest, SI. So the SI is calculated by PRT divided by 100. So where the P is the principal, R is the rate, and T is the time. Do you remember that mathematics? Can you remember the mathematics?
In my days, we did it traditional mathematics.
You did what?
Modern maths. We did traditional mathematics.
There's no mathematics you will not find SI. Simple interest. Anyone. Me, I study pure and applied mathematics. So there's no one you don't see there from your secondary school. So as they say, the simple interest. Sometimes they will give you the simple interest and they will give you the rate and time. Ask you to calculate the principal. So you have to cross multiply, divide both side by something, and all that. Yeah. Sometimes they can use it to solve your formula, make P the sort of formula. Yeah. So when you make P the sort of formula, you find out your P will equals to what? Say 100 SI divided by RT. Who can remember that? Some of us don't like mathematics.
I can remember, so
Some of us don't like mathematics. I am in exec class. Are you not joking? So that is it.
Helping us. You don't need to know math to use all this formula to.
Well, you do math in Excel. So that is it. So let's check the last one. So the last one is just direct. So there's something called left and mid and right. So now let's look at this word called New York. New York. New York, then NY. So in this formula, it's not really a calculation, but it's just a way. Sometimes you want to pick something out of a cell. So you don't need to come and be copying every one of them. Maybe you have a number here in the beginning, like 01, and you just want to pick the number alone. 01, and you have 01, and you have another one, 02. So if you have something like this, coming, this is 03. So if you have something like this and you want to pick 01, 02, 03 from here, and maybe you have these 200 cells, so you can make use of this function to pick it. So we have one we call what? Left. So when you pick your left, so that means you want to say left. So left means starting from the left text. So from the left text is 01. So you want to pick this from here, but you want to pick 2 words from here. So that means you are going to pick 01. So when you put 2, you are going to pick 01. So when you pick it down to this place, so you are able to pick 01, 02, 03. So you don't need to type it yourself. So depending on what you want to pick, so that is where left work. I don't know whether it's clear.
No, sir.
It's simple now. Who said no? It's simple. You want to pick a word. Look at this word. It's starting from 01. That is your left hand side. Your right hand side is starting from Y, N. So starting from here is the left hand side. Left hand side. Starting from here is the right hand side. This is your right and this is your left. So where is, okay, if you are checking your system, this cursor is at the which side? The left side now. This one is at the what? Right hand side. So you are, when you use the left, you are telling this Excel, pick a word from the left hand side. Pick 2. So pick from this word, pick 2. Well, so if you pick 2, that means you're picking 0 and 1. If you ask him to pick 3, you pick 0, 1, N. If you ask him to pick 4, you will pick 0, 1, N, E. Now see. 0, 1, N, E. So if you want to pick only 2, you pick 0, 1. That is the work of left. Any question? It's not really a useful, it's not a function that is, it's just a baby function. So the same way you can make use of the middle. you can make use of the mid. So if you ask him to pick this middle, you're asking you start from what? You say start from 5. And number chart, you are picking 4. See what pick. Is that the middle one? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's the middle one, right? So let's change it. If you say this one is 2, and you ask him to pick 2, what's the difference? What's the difference? Who can tell us? Okay, let's do it again. This is 5. So it says start number 5 and number shares. So 4. So eventually, because some of you will say, why can't you just pick 3 and pick 5 and pick 10? So this is the way you pick the middle number. So that's why I did it the other way around. So if you also do it and we pick it down, so eventually it will pick the same thing. So now let's quickly look at the right. So the right works like the left. So we don't change this one to right. Sorry. So if you just change it to right, so it will pick the right words. Hope is clear. So the left work like the left. So very simple. That is for that. Do you have any question as we move on? So Jonathan.
Okay, sir. I have a question for the mid one. Is there a formula that we can just dictate the middle, like just dictating it instead of us? Because I'm looking at it like we are using our eyes to count. Is there a formula we can just use to dictate the middle? Just write it and it brings out the middle.
That is what we have done.
I thought that was what he just did too.
This is it. This one.
That's just what he just did.
This one. Can you see that?
Okay, sir.
So any other question?
I want to ask a general question. I can discover that what I'm seeing about your Excel sheet is that one, some area was marked. There is no line showing. And within that line that was marked, you brought in other lines that has a column and rows. And when you are typing, it looks as if you are using Microsoft one. The thing is very clear. The other day I was typing, the thing was running away, and I was saying rap, and the thing almost collected almost 3 rows. Can you explain to us how you manage design this your worksheet and it looks like this, so that we'll be learning from it?
I want to understand that you want to do what?
What I'm saying is that the design, this design you have done, you can see PMT formula. You put some scripts underneath it. I observed that with some range here has been, those cells has been merged. And carefully, and I saw 1 to 11, showing A, B, C, D. How do you manage to arrange all these things? That's the question I'm asking.
Okay. Okay. To design it, right?
Yes. Because you bring in it, and I'll be asking myself questions. And the thing looks nice.
Okay. All right. It is just simple. If you screenshot it. So what happened is that when I'm working, so these things are, so that's to tell you that there are so many things that have been put in for this, for it. So for these things have been done before now. So, but what problem is, the problem is the solution is very simple. You can just screenshot. When you screenshot it, you will get it. But if you look at it, it's just screenshotting the Excel and picking the rows and the column. So from there, you have to turn it to a picture. So that is the way it's done. Mm-hmm.
Okay. When we are adding up, you'll be teaching us all these techniques.
All right. Thank you, everyone. And God bless.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
Happy night.
Thank you all for joining. Yes. Thank you all. Thank you, Mr. Henry, for being a very patient teacher. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for joining today's class. We appreciate you. Our next class will be tomorrow by the same time. Please reach out to your group members to join so that they don't draw you back. All right. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone. Enjoy what's left of your evening.